So how to close clients in the DMs without having to hop on sales calls. Let's get right into it. So if you guys don't know who I am, my name is Alex. I run a 5-figure agency and just want to show you guys that closing clients in the DMs is a real thing, okay? So keep it short and sweet, right? This is the flow that most of at least my DMs go in, and this is what I teach my team, clients, coaching clients, how to actually run a DM sequence or how to go about their DMs. So first things first, you want to have a really solid DM script. Okay, now this will obviously vary depending on your niche, your offer, and we'll get into exactly what I'm pitching right now. But in short, you want your DM to be to the point. And what do I mean by this? I'm sure if you're watching this video, you've probably gotten pitched before, right? On some type of social platform or through your email, right? And you probably got people, especially on Facebook, I feel like this happens the most, when you are in like a same group with someone else and then they pitch you and they're like, hey, what's up, man? Saw that you were in this group. Just wanted to reach out and see how your business is going, right? Or people are like, hey, what's up, man? How's it going? It's like, bro, I know you're going to pitch me. Just go straight to the point. Or at least that's my philosophy. And that's what I just like doing. So I just go straight to the point. And I can show you guys what it is that I'm pitching. So this is my Twitter. Let's go to messages, right? So let's see all these we can probably go into. Hey, Alex, this guy said, why not? So, and he's got 20K followers. So part of I guess this is a little bit off the video, but on Twitter, you only want to be reaching out to people with over 10K followers, okay? And my account has 0 followers, literally 0 followers. Like these followers, I got all of them from this thing called Owllead, which is basically like a service that will like follow people within your niche and then unfollow them if they don't follow you back. So that's why I'm following a ton of people and then don't have a lot of followers. I'm actually just starting to work with my guy, Pat. So if you guys need a ghostwriter, then this guy's your guy. Also, don't forget to hit up my guy, Eamon Arab. He's the one editing this video. So if you guys like how he's editing this video, then go hit him a follow. This guy right here. Love you, my guy. So, right, if we go back to messages, this is what I'm pitching right now. It's like, hey, name, and I use a software called Drippy for this, and then I go into a personalized first line using ChatGPT, which is going to be in a whole nother video, like how to set up Drippy, how I run campaigns on Twitter, and then this is what I'm pitching, right? Create an automated way to monetize your Twitter, generating over 100K in revenue for our clients, and we'll have set up for you. Interested? So it's short, it's sweet, it's to the point, it's got a big number, right? Because big numbers will attract whales. If you're pitching, if this same message said over 10K, like most of these people are already over 10K, right? So unless you're targeting people that aren't making too much money, then yeah, go with 10K, or people that are just starting out. But if you want to get whales as clients, then you want to be using bigger numbers. And this isn't even that high, right? Like there's people that have actually generated over $50 million and we use that in their DMs, right? Like clients that have generated over $50 million for their clients, and we use that, and that attracts high level people. So this is just the example of what I'm sending out right now on Twitter. Obviously it changes depending on the platform. But if we go back to the DMs, so we send out the first DM, right? We want to make it short, sweet, to the point, not asking how they're doing. It's just we want to let them know that we have something that they might be interested in. And then what's going to happen after that? So we're going to get if we get a negative reply, then usually don't answer. If you don't get a reply, obviously don't answer. But if we get a positive reply, that positive reply can be camouflaged, is what I like to say, right? So it'll be a how does it work? Yes, explain, or it can be like how much, website, case studies, right? And what do you do in this specific scenario? We're just going to go over these. You send what we call the what we do script, okay? So this what we do script is usually like just a short and sweet, like this is what we do, and then you want to send out a Loom video. I will add a couple of, or at least the videos that I'm sending out for my what we do script in the description. So if you guys have any questions on what that kind of looks like, then just click on the ones down below and then just record something similar. That's working out really well for me. And then just have a link in there for people to book a call. And most of the times you won't even have to send people to your website, right? So after that, we want to send out qualifying questions. So the reasoning behind qualifying questions after the what we do script is that we always want it to be easy for the prospect to respond. So what does this mean, right? You don't want to ever end off with a period. And what I mean by that is you always want to be asking questions so that they can just freaking hit you with a home run, or you want to do an alley-oop so they come in and dunk, right? So it's like, this is what we do. And then maybe you can ask like, yo, how many years have you been in business? Or how many bookings are you getting a week? Or how many clients are you currently serving? Or something that's just easy for them to say, to answer, to keep the conversation going, right? So after that, you either get a positive reply, and then you can go back to more qualifying questions and then back to positive reply. Then at some point, you want to be sending over some kind of value, right? It could be a free course. It could be a whatever you can give out to prospects that they will find useful, right? It could be like a tracker. It could be like a Google Sheet with ChatGPT integrated to create content. It could literally be anything. Just send over some free value and then ask for the call, right? Then you can send the link, or you could give options. This is really, really important. So you either send your booking link, whether it be Calendly, TidyCal, Go High Level, which is what I use, right? Or you could give options depending on your niche, right? Obviously, sometimes people aren't super familiar with like calendars or how to use them, or sometimes people aren't super comfortable like answering the questions, like the form that people usually have after or before they book a call. So something else you can do is just try it out. But if your niche is kind of hesitant on booking calls, then just be like, yo, I have an opening tomorrow. Check what time zone they're in if you can, and then just change your Calendly or your Go High Level calendar to their time zone, and then be like, yo, I have an opening tomorrow at 10 a.m. or I can do the day after at 3 p.m. And then they'll usually be like, okay, let's do tomorrow 10 a.m. And then you can just ask for the email, then just send it over, and then you will be good to go. If they have more questions, you can answer them, but you'd want to take people on a call unless, because this whole video is about how to close people in the DMs, unless you feel like it could go somewhere. And it won't happen most of the time, but if you feel like it's going really well, the client is like, hey, yes, I want to do this, then actually don't ask for the call. Okay, so this is what you do. So I'm just gonna go over to my LinkedIn. I'm gonna look up, I'm gonna go to the conversation where this happened. So closing clients in the DMs happened right here. I'm going to show you guys an example. So this was through an automated message. So it's like, hey name, it's great to connect with you. I was checking your profile. I want to reach out. I've created an automated way to monetize your Twitter that's generated over 100K in revenue for our clients. We'll help set up for you and guarantee double your money back monthly. This is a little bit longer than I typically sending out. And it's just because I feel like LinkedIn is a little bit more it's a little bit more mature than Twitter or Facebook or any of those. I feel like people on LinkedIn are more used to talking business through like email. So people respond to you like an email, like right here. This is what I'm talking about. So I sent him that, and then he was like, hey Alex, thank you for reaching out. I'm interested in learning more about your process to monetize a Twitter account. Please send me more info to see if it can help me with my Twitter account. And then he sent me his Twitter account, and then he said his response was really similar to what someone would respond in an email. I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you, best, and then his name, right? And then this was one of the guys on my team, freaking beast. He said, of course, just like your Twitter, so followers should be pretty easy. So what we do, right? So this is the what we do script. So what we do is send personalized DMs at scale, depending on the volume you need, anywhere, like how many messages we can send out, right? And then we have a 2x ROI month guaranteed. And then we got a pretty cool video that explains over what we do, right? So this is literally what we're doing. So we send out a DM, we got a positive reply, then so that's basically like, yes, but how does it work? I'm interested in learning more. Then we send out the what we do script plus a quick little Loom video, right? So this is the Loom video, and then we ask for permission to send the Loom video. You don't always need to do that, but it's a more passive way to do it, okay? And then he was like, okay, send the video over. How much does it cost to send 3K messages a month? Then I sent the video. It's like, of course, here it is, Loom video. There we go. And then we did something that there's mixed feelings about this. So we actually went ahead and gave the prospect the figure over LinkedIn, right? So through the DMs, there's mixed opinions on this, but I mean, in this case, it worked out. So 3K message a month, we charge X. And like I said, a guaranteed 2X ROI monthly. Process sounds interesting. I'm promoting this online program, right? I think we could sell it via Twitter. And then he set the price of his program. I was like, yes, let's do it. And then just like I said, looks amazing. We can totally get that done for you. We're looking to get started. ASAP Rocky. How do you guarantee? So he kept asking questions, right? So we are in the qualifying question, positive reply, qualifying question, positive reply, or it's more of he's trying to qualify us, but he's trying to qualify us after we did what I'm preaching right here. So we sent out a qualifying question, which was, when are you looking to get started? He was like, as soon as possible. How do you guarantee your 2X money? And then I went into how it works. So basically details on the guarantee. And then he was like, thank you, Alex, would be open to getting half to start. And then as soon as you sell the first program, I'll pay the remaining. I can pay you via PayPal. And I was like, okay, cool, let's do it. Just one small thing. I don't really use PayPal. And I just sent you a Stripe link. He was like, yeah, that works perfectly. And then he asked like, yo, once I make the payment, what's next. So I basically told him what's next. So here, basically, instead of asking for the call, I didn't even get to send over any free value. So we were just qualifying question, positive reply, qualifying question, positive reply. And then he liked what he was seeing, right? Mainly due to the video. The video plays a huge role. You really need to have a really good video. So go over the videos that I have linked down below, okay? So qualifying question, positive reply, qualifying question. Then he started asking us questions. And then he was like, okay, once I make the payment, what's next? And I was like, okay, this guy doesn't even want to hop on a call. So then I told him what happens, right? So we will add you to Slack, we'll have a call, and we'll go back, write up the script, shoot them over for you to give us green light, and then we can start outreach that same day, right? So it's a fast turnover. And then let me know when you're good, and I'll shoot over the Stripe link. I feel like this is really important. These scenarios, you don't want to be pushy at all, okay? So this was a really calm way of going about it, right? Why? Because he asked us the questions, and then we answered all the questions, and then I was like, yo, just let me know whenever you want me to shoot it over, instead of just sending it over, because that, at least in my eyes, wouldn't have looked too good. And then he was like, please send me the Stripe. So I was like, okay, sweet, traveling until Thursday. And then it's okay, perfect, tomorrow was great for me, what time are you available? And then here's the link, right? And he was like, sure. And then he was like, yo, I'm about to board a plane, I'll make the payment for our next call. I was like, okay, sweet. So I wasn't pushing it, right? I didn't push for the payment to come through. And then he literally just said I was able to make the payment now. I was like, yep, came in, thank you. So we decided on when we wanted to have the call. We had our onboarding call, and then we started right away. So that is how you do it, guys. It is possible. So if you're a setter and you're like, bro, I can't figure this out, this is literally all you have to do, okay? Number one, if you're not closing people in the DMs, it's not super common, okay? It's not super common, especially if you're just doing outbound. Okay, if you're doing inbound, then okay, that changes if they're coming to you. But if you're doing outbound and you're trying to close people in the DMs, it completely is possible. I just showed you guys. I do think it's something that you should be shooting for, but not necessarily be mad if it doesn't happen right away, right? Because you will most likely have to send most people over to a call, okay? But that is pretty much how you do it, guys, okay? So just remember, in my eyes, the most important thing is the what we do script Loom video, okay? So check the videos down below, or at least that's what's working for me, right? So that is pretty much it, guys. So send your DM, positive reply, what we do script, qualifying question, positive reply, value, ask for the call, or if it's going well, just close right then and there without being too pushy. Don't be pushy. No one likes being pushed around if they're gonna give you the money, right? So just be super calm about it, as if you've been doing this for the past 20 years. Just chill out. Don't try to close them in the next 5 minutes, right? Just be smooth with it and you will be good. So that is pretty much it for today, guys. Thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. This is my first video on YouTube, so I appreciate you guys. If you guys have any questions, if you guys want me to review any part of your flow, if you guys think I should add something to my flow, then just let me know. You can write it down in the comments, or you can just shoot me a message on Twitter. All right, so thank you guys so much. Peace.